So I'm gonna weigh 250 grams of pulut rice. Okay, I pulut rice and I let it soak in some water. So that's plenty of water for it to soak in. Let it soak in there for a few hours. Maybe the next day only the rice. It works out better that way. As you can see, this is the rice I soaked from yesterday. So it's been soaking for 24 hours. Now we will steam it and add the Gula Melaka and all that. Let's go and make the Gula Melaka sugar syrup first. Okay, I have 20% sugar, which is 50 grams, 2 palm sugar blocks, and 100 grams of water. Now let's turn it on and make the syrup. Let's bring it to boil. Maybe if I soaked the palm sugar blocks overnight, it would have dissolved instead of struggling with making syrup. Once the water starts to boil, the sugar also can you see? Starts dissolving. See? Starts dissolving. Melting. While it's running, I am filling up the steam. While it's running, I'm filling up my steamer. Hope you can see it. Okay, and I'm gonna get this to boil. Bring this water up to boil. There's a lot of noise in the background. There's a lot of noise in the background because my washing machine is running. So unfortunately, it's not a silent washing machine. It makes quite a bit of noise. So now let's go back and focus on the sugar. I'm expecting most of the water to boil off. I'll bring up the fire a little bit later so that it's not too watery a solution. I want really I'm using too short a spoon also. My hand is getting burnt by the steam. Okay, it's almost dissolved. Let's bring up the fire and let it begin to boil to evaporate as much water as possible. Okay, now we let it cool. Now we can't handle the bowl, and wait to steam the rice. Once my steamer is ready, I can steam the rice. Okay, the water has begun to boil, so now I can steam the rice for half an hour before I add the Gula Melaka and the coconut flavoring. But let me put a pinch of salt here. Okay, now let's begin steaming. Half an hour, time it. I'm measuring out 5 grams of coconut flavoring. Oh, that's 8 grams. Never mind. Measuring out 5 grams of brown coloring. Okay, that's 5 grams. Okay, I've taken it out. It's half an hour. I've taken it out of the steamer. Now I have to mix up everything. So let's put the flavoring first. Yeah. Just a little bit of water to dissolve all the coloring and the flavoring. Later on it will be absorbed in the... And then let's put the sugar, the Gula Melaka stuff. Much thicker. This time it's a bit more watery. And now let's mix it up. This is the cheats method of making Pulut Gula Melaka. This is not the real way, but as it hardens, as it cools down, it will harden. So if it doesn't look like it's mixed properly, after steaming we can remix everything again. Okay, now let's go and put this in for steaming. So I've added extra water into my steamer and it's come up to boil, and let's cover it and let it steam for another half an hour. Okay, half an hour is up and there it is. Not too bad, eh? So now we have to let it cool. Because it cannot be sliced while it's still hot, it's too soft. So it looks cool now. Now I want to see if I can take it out. No, it's still just a bit soft. I think we have to wait and put it in the fridge before it has to harden a bit more before we can take it out. So it has been in the fridge for a couple of days because I didn't have the time to do anything. Now I'm going to turn it around inside out. The thing I haven't solved is how to cut it once I've got it out. The plastic spoon, the plastic knife works very well. It's very sticky. All of it is out. Okay, that's what we see. That chunk should be over here. It's so sticky. Okay, now the problem is slicing it. See. I don't think a pizza cutter will work, but next time around I'll use the pizza cutter. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, about 15 pieces. How does that look better, isn't it? So let's layer it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 757 grams from 250 grams of pulut rice. So a piece this size weighs 54 grams. That's it. That's my pulut rice gula melaka wajik recipe. So here is my cheats method pulut gula melaka.